What you hear in the background is music of immigrants. And that type of music is coming to a sanctuary city near you very soon. They love to play their music loud on Saturday nights, on up into the wee hours of Sunday morning. They don't care whether or not you are to get you some rest, so you can maybe go to church or these days to work. Call the cops, they will do nothing about it. So this is what you people in these sanctuary cities, this is what you are going to be dealing with in the near future. When I see these stories about these leaders up in Texas sending these immigrants to Democratic cities up north like they're supposed to be proving a point and showing them that they're going to get tough, all they're doing is giving these immigrants a free ride into America's interior. And these are the people that are going to be replacing you with cheap labor. Remember, America shipped all the jobs overseas. So these people have the skills for the jobs that America is going to bring back. To whereas the real American people will have to be re-educated, where these people already know the job. If they really wanted to prove a point to these Democratic states or how tough they were on immigration, they would have sent these immigrants back home like they did the Haitians. That's what they should do, send them all back home. But to play this mind trick with the American people, they say, we're going to send them to Kamala Harris's doorstep. And then what? Then they're going to be placed in some hotel until they find somewhere to put them. How is that proving a point? The American people, we have to stand together and say no to immigration. I see a lot of people that are homeless. Why isn't anyone trying to pick these people up, get them employed, get them somewhere to stay? And incidentally, what is going to happen to those people now that you are bringing in all of these immigrants? What they say, like 30,000 a month or a day? These people you're allowing into the country. What is going to happen to these people that are homeless today? You know, a few years back, you heard a lot about those FEMA camps. Is that what the plan is for the American people? FEMA camps? I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to send in drones to kill us all? The pandemic didn't do a good enough job, I guess. So, what's the plan for the American people? There's been a buzz going across social media lately. There seems to be a rift between black Americans and black people from the diaspora, excuse me. And they're saying things like, we need to come together. We need to get together as brothers. My question is, how can we get together as brothers in this country when you can't get together as brothers with your fellow Africans? Explain that. That's why, it just will never happen. We're two different people with two different cultures, And it seems as if that you want to make light of the things that black people have historically went through and is going through in this country. You want to make light about it. You want to make jokes about it. You think it's all funny. Then you want to turn around and say, let's be friends and brothers. It just don't work like that. I mean, because we tried that. We tried to offer the olive branch and say, hey, man, we all black people. I don't care where you're from. But it seems as if the other black people from those other places don't feel the same. They don't have the same sentiments. The Hondurans, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Africans. They don't have this brotherly love for black Americans. But then you want to turn around and say, oh, we brothers, and you want us to forget about all that and to somehow allow you into what we are trying to accomplish here in America. You guys are in the way. You've proven time and time again that you are not on our side. And no matter how you black immigrants think that you are in, you are not in. You and I know the history between your people and Europeans. They don't like you. So they don't like us, they don't like you either. So eventually, the hammer is going to come down on you people here in America. Don't look for any help from us. I'm telling you right now, do not look for any help from black Americans. I mean, because, like I said, you turn your back on us time and time again. And we know the play. Remember, black Americans were here when this country was formed. We know the ways of the white man. You don't. We've been living with these people all this time. So we know it's coming down for you black immigrants, which they don't like anyway, and you just being used. So black Americans in this country, we are against immigration. We're against it. It does the neighborhood no good. It does the economy no good. A lot of you immigrants, you come over here to America, you make money, you send the money back home to your country. How is that helping America? That is not helping America. And hey, man, I know that Americans commit crimes and stuff, but you guys, when y'all commit crimes, you get kind of heinous. And then somehow you guys, sometimes you slip back back across the border, come back again, just all this, hey man, we don't need that amongst us. The chaos and confusion, we don't need it. So we just against immigration. And really, for the most part, here it is, black people over here in America are trying to get reparations. And you people have the nerve and the gall to say that we don't need or deserve reparations. How dare you? How dare you? So, as I'm saying, since it's like that, hey, just get away from us. Every time you look up, they want to claim this African American stuff. There's no such thing amongst in our people. We are black Americans. We are real Americans. We are not African Americans. And we need to make this distinction between that. When these guys commit these crimes, or he was African American, that make them think about the African Americans that were part of child slavery. No, it wasn't us. It was these immigrants that y'all letting over here. And now they want to get up on this title as African Americans. Stop it. Hold your own, which is what you guys are going to have to do soon and very soon. And I see that the people are getting tired of this. I see some communities are standing up against this immigration stuff. And some got to give. And it's going to be real soon. This country just primed for chaos. So much has happened in just these 10 or 15 years. And the people are fed up. They're tired of it. They're tired of this game that we see that's been happening. Is that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, and we're getting tired of that. You just expect people to stand by and watch it happen. It's not going to happen like that. So, all this talk about how they're getting tough on immigration and sending immigrants into these democratic cities, that's a jive and a bunch of smoke screen. They're telling you that. They're pretending like they don't want the immigrants, but they want the immigrants there for the cheap labor. You know, I'm very sick and tired of these Democrats. Because they lie. But as a black person in America, I have been noticing these racist Republicans, since they got this fear that Donald Trump is finna get back in the seat. So now they're coming back with all of these racist attitudes. So as a black person in America, man, it's damned if we do and damned if we don't. It's damned if we do and damned if we don't. Which fight do we want to fight? Between a rock and a hard place. You know, because I really detest everything that the Democrats are doing. And on the other side is, I detest the attitudes of a lot of Republicans because they're very racist. So, what is a brother to do? But one thing I do know is the only people that can stop what is happening is us.